Okay. Perfect. So let me share the screen right now, and I will show you how we can add an account on instantly. Okay. If you have any questions, just let me know as we progress. So I don't think
Yes, sir.
we have my email here, right, from add meetings. So I'm going to do one thing. So I'm going to simply click on add new account. So since it's a Gmail account, we're going to add Gmail account. And there is settings that will ask for you to select. So you can simply say
Right.
yes, IMAP has been enabled. Click on it.
Mhm.
Now it will actually tell you how to go to the security settings, how to enable two-step verification, and then create an app password, right?
Okay.
App password meaning that it needs some password specifically connected to this Instantly account. So I'm going to
Mhm.
click on, I'm going to follow, of course, go to Google account and security settings. Let me first go to Google account. This is my Google account, right? And I'm going to go to the security. So how will I go is I'm going to click on manage your Google account,
Mhm.
and there is security here. After I go to security, it should be enabled here. Two-step verification should be on, right? If it is
Okay.
not on, it will ask for password again. You click on it, enter the password, and you get in, right? If this is off for you,
Right.
you put it
Mhm.
on by adding your phone number or whatnot, right? It'll ask for you to enable the two-step notification.
All right.
After that is
Right.
there is app password right below.
Mhm.
Click on this, and again it'll ask for you for your Gmail password. Just enter it. After you enter, you need to create app password. So select the app and device you want to generate the app password for. Right. So
Okay.
you want to generate it for Instantly.
Mhm.
Right. You do it and click on generate.
Okay.
As soon as you generate, you have these things running here.
Perfect.
Done. Done. You can just click on, copy paste, done, and then you go back to Instantly, click on next. The first name and last name of the person who's sending email. You're connecting this Gmail account, this one,
Mhm.
and then put the password. Paste the
Okay.
password and just connect it. And it says your account
Okay.
is connected. So it is over
Fine.
here. Now it is also
Mhm.
asking for you to custom tracking domain is not active, enable warm up.
Warm up. Right.
I'm gonna click on enable warm up, but this is
Mhm.
important, custom tracking domain. Now,
Okay.
custom tracking domain as in Instantly wants these data to be put into the server of
Mhm.
the email that we have.
Okay.
So it needs us to add a CNAME, right? Your tracking domain or subdomain.
Mhm.
Host is your tracking domain. Okay, CNAME, and then they want this value to be added here. So
Okay.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this here. I'm going to go to the admin console, right,
Okay.
for the account. After I go to admin console, okay, basically I need to add this under the Gmail that I have. This is the manage
Mhm.
domain, add meetings domain, right? And I have
Mhm.
add meetings.
Right.
Okay, this is a bit tricky because I have this in the Namecheap account, not here.
Mhm.
I got this domain from Namecheap account.
Okay.
Let me see if I have a sign in option here. If it's not here, maybe I should go to just
Okay.
a second. Namecheap. Let me sign
I
into
think
name.
only you can access the admin account, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yes, yes, yes. Uh,
Right. So
so if
in
for
this
this,
case,
yeah,
uh-huh.
for let's say after you add, let
Mhm.
me put this way. Let's say once you finish this one, once you add this account, this is enough for you to
Mhm.
actually run campaigns. A lot of people run campaigns just like this,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
But I want to make sure that custom tracking domain is active, right? Which I'm going to actually show you how it is done. I'm
Mhm.
going to go to
Mhm.
cPanel, but this is
Mhm.
probably handled by this guy. What's his name?
Mhm.
Because I had given him the access for um, what is that called? I had given him the access for Niranjan. I'd given him the access
Mhm.
to do
Okay.
this. So it's asking me to add CNAME, right? CNAME. Okay. So what I'm going to do is let me quickly stop the screen and share it again. Let me go to, so I went into my Namecheap account, right? Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Perfect. So I have to add CNAME here based on, let me actually do one thing. I have this here, this one, perfect. You can see the screen, right?
Yep.
Perfect. So it is asking me to add a CNAME account here. You go to the settings, and here it says use custom tracking domain, right? So in the host, you should have your tracking domain or subdomain, which I'm going to show you. Type is CNAME, and this is the value we need to add. Let's say I'm going to copy this. I'm
Okay.
going to go here. This is basically a zone editor on Namecheap account. I'm going to add account. It says TTL. What is the TTL here? It doesn't say anything. It says CNAME. This is the value it asked me to add. Time I'm going to add 1200, whatever is there. Usually it's 1200 or 3600.
Okay.
Valid zone is there, it is called, it should be, okay, if you don't know this one, here there is a setting that will ask you to how to set up, how to add custom tracking domain on here on the chat.
Okay.
If you go here, it will ask you, it will give you what to add, right? So use INST as the name of the CNAME. Add the CNAME in the instantly settings and click on check status. Okay. Perfect. Use INST. This is basically INST. That's all. Got it? Name INST, this one, and save records.
Okay.
After I save these records, I go here and here it's asking for me to add your tracking domain or subdomain. That is inst.meetings.com. I think if I click on check status, it should show me what's happening there. Checking tracking domain, checking. It should give me the. We should be able to add these details here.
Okay.
Let me check what it is. If it is wrong, probably it won't work, right? I need to see what is actually happening here. Oh, okay. I shouldn't add these one. Unable to verify tracking domain status. Please try again later. I should probably add track.admeetings.com because we need to track ad meetings. CNAME verified. See here. Got it. This is a bit of technicality, but you will understand eventually.
Right.
So this is very important. If CNAME is verified, SSL is verified. These are all the server links that the email goes to, right? Email goes from. So a lot of spam emails don't really have these settings. These settings are basically done to avoid going the email, sending the emails to spam box. It takes some time, the CNAME verified, SSL to become active. So I have added these things here, right?
Okay.
Props.trackly, whatever the value that they have over here, I've just added it here. This will copy this, and here your tracking domain or subdomain. So if you actually closely look at it here, they have a video also how to do it. If everything is set up correctly, you will receive the following notifications below. Check status button. Again, it says unable to verify tracking domain status. Please try again later. It's asking you to give complete. So this is what I have is Namecheap account, right? So I can click on Namecheap account. It will show me how I can add things in Namecheap. I should add this one. So they asked me to set up everything. So they're asking me to actually add inst.yourdomain.com.
Okay.
But I don't want to add that. Let me just check.
We usually do this in the starting, right? When we are creating an email ID for someone. So
No, I mean,
when
let's,
you were creating an email ID for ad web, that time you had did this, I remember.
yes. I did it for ad web, but I
Uh-huh.
think for um yes, both are active. Can you see?
Correct.
CNAME verified, SSL verified. Now go back and save. When you hit save, so you know that there is no where is that ad meeting? So there is no other thing here. Everything is fine, right? And now you have a campaign that you select, right? So you have the campaign selected, uh, paused. You have just drafted it. This is the one, right?
Right.
This is the campaign you selected. You
Correct.
add the leads. You're
No,
gonna
I haven't added.
no, you had the sequence. I usually delete the line there, and I usually give a gap here, and I
Okay.
change these. I don't know which text, but we have
Vardhana, I keep it. Okay. Sorry. This one I kept it.
this
The
one.
standard one that we use for. Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
no worries. So here, basically, what happens is when you click all, select all, the font size is 14, right?
Correct.
But if you put font size as 14, the
Mm-hmm.
email will look bigger on the when
Okay.
receiver ends it. So when you do one thing, you select all, go to
Mm-hmm.
number 14, click on 14 and go on this code view.
Code view. Okay.
Click on code view, control find number 14.
Okay, and replace it with 13, right?
Yeah, so the email will
Yeah,
look,
you
yeah,
correct.
13 on only next to the PX, right? We also mentioned
Mhm.
144,000. Just make a note of PX's font.
Right.
Change to 13x there, and here that is these instantly they have some bugs everywhere. So
Mhm.
13, so I'm going to change it to 13. I'm going to change it to 13, and that's it. I won't click on save because I'm not saving the campaign. I'm just working. I'm just going to go back to code, right?
Okay.
And if you click on test email, it will go from send. We have so many from emails, right?
Correct.
Me think I'm going to send from Wish. I'm going to send it to. I'm going to send it to. Let me send it. Oh yeah,
Okay.
James.com. I'm going to send test email.
Mhm. Sent.
So I'm going to go here. I'm going to check if it is coming to the primary inbox or not. Sometimes it's going to spam. See?
It went in spam. Okay. It's
Oh,
because the company name and all it's not added.
maybe because of that, or maybe emails from this email ID are going to spam. This is how we figure out.
Okay.
So I go report not spam
Uh-huh.
to this one. So usually do that. Do always reports not spam. And now I
Okay.
know that this email is going. Let me check one more of Wish. He has
Mhm.
.info. I'm going to send .info and see what it is. See, .info is working. It's going to inbox.
Okay. Okay.
And let me go. He has one more .info.org.
The first one was .net, right?
.us.
Okay. .us.
So this is also
Okay.
going to .org is going to inbox. Let me try
Mhm.
again .us, right? I'll send the
Mhm.
email again to .us.
Can you just send that to me as well?
Which one?
Uh,
Yeah.
the same one .us.
See
Okay,
.us
it's
again.
again going to spam.
Spam. So I need to go back and report spam, and then I have to pause campaigns everywhere now for .us emails.
Okay, this is a bad sign though.
That sign, yeah. So let me send it to you as well. It's NINADYADAB, Ninad Yadav, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I think
It's
dot,
Ninad. No,
yeah,
it's Ninad .yeah.
it should be fine. I think Gmail has that thing that, it doesn't
Okay.
consider dot as something, but check it out. If it doesn't go,
Okay. Well, I haven't received any.
see the spam box as well.
Nope. Nope. I didn't receive it. Just put that on.
Let me check.
It came in the spam.
See, I think emails are going to spam. So what we'll do now, go to Smart Reach. After this, pause the campaign for .us,
.us. Okay, just I'll do it now itself.
right? So this is how you basically test and see if your emails are going to spam.
Mhm. .us, right? That,
Yeah,
yeah, paused it.
perfect, beautiful. And we also
Mhm.
have this campaign going on here, campaigns for active campaigns here for .us. So I'm going to pause it.
Okay.
I pause the campaign for .us. So I don't know how many emails are going out. They only have about 1,200 leads, 886
Mhm.
contacted, but we are not sure if it went to spam. But anyways,
Right.
so let's go to the active one right now. Okay, where is your campaign? Let's go to campaign. You have drafted it, right?
Yes.
You click on it. You have the analytics to see. You will add the leads. You put the sequence. Sequence,
Mhm.
you need to take it from here, right? No
Okay.
variables found because it's not there in the leads yet,
We haven't added, right?
right? Otherwise, it will be there. Schedule, you can schedule Monday to Friday or depending on whichever you think makes sense.
Right.
This is fine. I think you've already done that, right?
Right.
Here, after adding, I had not added Kiran Ramay at add meetings. So where is Kiran Ramay? After you add it, it will be here.
Mhm.
So you can
Okay.
always enable this, enable stop on auto reply. We don't want to stop on auto reply. If somebody says out of
Mhm.
office, we have to still be able to
Okay.
reach out to them the next time. The second sequence should go.
Correct.
I click,
Correct.
I disable this. Open tracking, we want to open. They have some delivery optimization. Send emails as
Mm.
text only, no HTML.
Okay.
Disable. But if you click on this, it doesn't help us with open tracking. So I don't want to
Okay.
click on this because I want to know how
Better.
many people are opening.
Right. Right. Makes
So
sense.
what I do is daily sending limit. I do it as usually 50,
50.
but
Right.
I think we
And I
did it
was thinking.
25. Let's keep it at 25. Maximum
Okay.
new leads per day is also 25.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the difference is that this will also include follow-ups.
Follow-ups. Okay.
This will be the new leads, right?
New leads. So 25 new leads, 25 follow-ups, right?
So in total, 50 emails are going out in a day,
Perfect. 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 That's
right?
great.
So there is a time gap between emails, 7 minutes to 0. So I did check once. I don't want to change anything. 7 minutes and 0 is fine.
Perfect. Awesome.
I'm going to click on save this, right? And
Mhm.
that's it. Once this is done, you're going to import the leads, click on the sequence and save. As soon as you save, it will automatically get started with the campaign.
Perfect. Perfect.
Now what you
So
need to
I'll,
do is add the email,
uh-huh.
right? And
Right. And
there is also another setting, by the way, here, your
mhm.
first name and last name, daily campaign limit is there here.
Okay.
So if we are running multiple campaigns,
Mm-hmm.
the same email,
Uh-huh.
you don't want more than 100 emails to go from this domain,
Okay.
right? Even though you go and set 200
Mm-hmm.
on this email,
Mm-hmm.
where is that? Even though you go and set this 200 settings over here, not
Mm-hmm.
here, in the campaign, if you go and set option 200 here,
Mm-hmm.
200 won't go because I've already set from the main setting only 100 a day.
Okay.
You got my point, right?
Right. Right. Right.
Right, because here it's only 25. I want 25 emails to go for this campaign, but we may add
Mm-hmm.
one more campaign, add meetings. There also I will set
Correct.
25. We may
So
add
we'll
one.
have to double it.
Yeah. So in case
Okay.
if I want more than 100 emails to go from this email,
Uh-huh.
I can go back here and do the setting and say
Perfect.
200 emails. But usually it's not good to send more than 100 emails a day from one
Right.
specific.
For the spam thing, right?
Right, right. Yeah.
Will make sense.
But if you see the domain score of .us here, it says
Mm-hmm.
100%. It says no emails are going to spam. See, which is wrong. That's why I
That's
don't want
crazy.
to. Yeah, that's why I don't want to rely 100% on these things at all.
Uh-huh.
Right. So it doesn't make sense.
Right.
So yeah, I've actually put 50 here for this guy.
Uh-huh.
And info also, I think I must have put 75. And .org, I have put 75, I think. So I think that's pretty much everything. So you go ahead and create two-factor notification, create everything.
Right.
And then you just share this screenshot with me of this one. You click on use custom tracking domain. It is pretty much the same, basically.
Okay.
Probably you don't even need it because since we both are using the same domain, I've already added it. Right?
Okay.
You
Okay.
go there,
Right.
click on this and add track.admeetings.com and click on check status.
Okay.
It should actually show you SSL verified, CNAME verified. It should show you
Okay.
directly because I just added it from the main server. Since we both use the same domain, I have already made the changes in the domain, so you don't have to read it.
Right. Right.
Anyways,
So I just have one question. Okay. So now since we are using the same domain and one of our either domain gets corrupted as in if it starts going into spam. So
right,
say for example, my emails start going into the spam.
right,
So will it affect your email ID as well?
yes.
Okay. 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 Then
So
that's a big.
yeah, so we can of course buy new domains like admeetings.net, admeetings.org, something like that. But let's not do that right now. So let's have some
Okay.
more clients to do that, and then we'll outreach. Maybe early January or something. We will see how we can do that.
Perfect. Anyway, 50 new email, I mean 50 total emails per day won't hamper much of our
Domain, yeah.
outreach, right?
Right.
Yep, correct.
And we are not sending, only you are sending, nobody is sending, right?
Perfect. Perfect. Cool.
So
Then in that case, it's perfectly fine. It should work out. The only thing still I'm facing is that SSL something was there, right? The score was 5.8. I don't know what will be the score over here on Smart Reach. Sorry, not on on Instantly, but that also will have to get it fixed somehow.
yeah, I think now that I've added these domains, probably that fixed. Basically, when I did that, it was all fine. After I gave
Okay.
Niranjan access, his domain sort of messed it up. So I'm
Oh,
very,
okay.
since we are not sending too many emails, I'm not really concerned. But maybe after a week, once we know what's happening with the emails that you're sending,
Okay.
we will start getting worried. That time I will
Perfect.
sit on Niranjan's head and then we will fix
Sure. We'll get in that.
it. Okay.
Fine, then I'll focus more on setting up the campaign. But anyways, today is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Fine. I'll start the campaign from next week,
Yeah.
from Sunday actually, because I'm targeting Middle East, right? So
Yeah.
Friday and Saturday will be fine, right? To give an off for
Yeah,
the
should be fine.
campaign.
No, we will always give break when running campaigns. So
Right. So yeah,
and
for the Middle East regions, Friday and Saturday, right? Or is it Thursday and Friday? So I'm just confused with it.
it's Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday, perfect.
Right. So okay, let's send this email to Asim now, and well, you start working on these ad meetings outreach. Plus, we need to Clearsy. So what we will do is Clearsy. Now that we have paused, we have to pause it for the rest of the week.
Okay.
At least for the next 2-3 days, we pause it. Again, we go back there and test it out. Let's say you try that out tomorrow again. Go and send the test email to see
Okay.
if it's going to spam or not. If it's not going, we will start scheduling small, like 10-20 emails,
Okay.
something like that.
Makes sense. Correct.
Right. All
Perfect.
right, man. See you.
Okay, fine. So also, did you did you check the list I have sent you for Norway?
Yes, I did. It looks good. It looks good. I'm
Perfect.
actually planning to run some campaigns there.
Great.
Let's see how that goes. Yeah.
Awesome. Fine then. I'll work on the Asim's thing now, and
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
just share
Got it.
that across. Just let me know how it is.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Fine
Bye.
then. See you later. Bye bye.